Hey guys, this is Cigar Garage with Doc. And today I'm smoking Ave Maria Churchill Habano Rapa Equatorian. And it's basically a Puro. It's AJ Fernandez. Uh, Beautiful cigar. If you ever had one, it is absolutely beautiful. It's definitely mild to medium. Maybe it hits medium by the time it's in your second, third, which I'm in now. And it has a beautiful drawer, nice smoke, nice white ash, burning very well. Very, very good cigar. I love Connecticut's. I like cigars that are around the medium. And as I began smoking cigars, I guess I started liking them a little stronger and stronger. But I don't like cigars that knock you on your butt. This is one that won't, but it's definitely got flavors of a nutty flavor, coffee flavor, not that much black, dark chocolate, but mainly nutty and coffee. Like, very good cigar. Very good. Really enjoy it. Yeah, definitely a good cigar. And I just love it. It's something that I've really been enjoying lately. This brand. Haven't had it in a long, long time. I know I had one or two a long time ago, and I remember liking them. So when I saw these on Cigar Bid, I bid on them, and I won a few, and really enjoying it. So you should give this one a try. I know I haven't been around for a little bit. I've been very, very busy, so I haven't been able to really make too many videos. But so I just wanted to talk about a few things about cigars today. Because after all, it is Cigar Garage. And I know we talk about religion a lot, politics a lot. But today I'd like to just talk about a few myths about cigars. Just a couple quick quickies that I've been hearing lately. Let's start with can you relight a cigar the next day? Well, you can relight your cigar the next day. A lot of people do it. I know people who do it. In fact, I know somebody who puts two or three cigars in, and they're halfway done. He finishes them as he goes around all day long the next day. He'll light one, light another one. He really enjoys the first third of a cigar, but he finishes them. And he lights them every day. Now, the one thing about that, now, if you like that, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. You could do it. But understand how a cigar burns, though, if you're going to attempt it. You can't just cut the tip. You got to cut it about a half inch in. You got to get a lot of that burn out because the cigar literally burns through. And even with that hot smoke, those leaves are burning. So the next day, you're going to get a little bit of an ashy taste. You're not going to get the exact taste you will with a fresh cigar. So that's one thing. Another myth about cigars is dipping it. You dip a cigar in whiskey and let it dry and then smoke it, or just dip it in whiskey and smoke it. A lot of people keep their cigars at around 70 in a humidor, and they do that for a purpose, and that's for humidity. Too much humidity, you get the plume, and I'll talk to you about that in just a second. That's the next myth. But anyway, if you take a cigar, and a cigar needs to be at a certain humidity, but some people like them a little softer, maybe a little higher humidity than others. Some like them a little bit drier. But most of the people I talk to, it's around a 70 humidity, 72. I use those Bifida packs, and I put them in, and they're 72 is what I use. And my cigars, I mean, look, it's beautiful, oily. They keep the cigar really nice. I have a cigar drawer. I don't have a big humidor, but I have a small humidor in the drawer. Humidors, I got three little boxes. I actually use two Tupperware boxes and one humidor. That's pretty good for me, but I put the 72 pack in each one. And they all work great. And so that's another myth. Now, the plume. If you see a cigar and it's got some white dust on it, you could just dust it off. That's usually caused by a little bit too high of humidity, but you just wipe it off. It's fine. If you see spots, actually spots growing, now you have mold. And if you leave that plume too long, it will become mold. Now, I know some people smoke them like that. I actually do. but they're not really made to be smoked like that. You're actually getting into mold at that point. But that white dust, the plume, you'll get them on a lot of cigars with that's in cases, metal cases, and you just wipe them off. As long as there's not actual spots growing on the cigar. If there is, you have mold in that cigar. I wouldn't smoke that cigar. I don't think it will hurt you. I know people who do smoke them, and I don't know anyone who's ever hurt by it or felt bad after it or anything different. But it certainly is not something I'd want to do. So that's another one of the myths. Another myth is about taking the label off. Some people say, well, you have to take the label off. You don't want other people to know what you're smoking. Well, why not? You go to a cigar bar and everybody's talking about what they're smoking. Why not have it on there? It doesn't matter if your cigar is a $3 cigar or a $30 cigar. Who cares? It's a conversation piece. We do it together. It's a camaraderie thing. And we talk about it. Everybody smokes cigars of different price ranges. I smoke cigars from, I get some great cigars for $2, $3, and some HCs, maybe factory smokes. They're fantastic. They're great cigars. Why wouldn't I smoke it? And what do I care if you're smoking a Davidoff and I'm smoking a HC a cigar, a $3 cigar, a bundle cigar? A long filler? Great. And what's the difference if you're not even smoking a long filler cigar, but you like it? And it's really good. You have a lot of those. Quorum is a great cigar. They make them very well. There's a combination in them, but there is short fillers as well in them. And they're quite good cigars. They're great cigars for around the house when you're working around the house or just taking a walk. And it's really a nice thing to do. So there's a couple of the common myths that new cigar smokers usually come up with and ask me about. Also, the wrappers. I may just add that just because the wrapper's light doesn't mean that it's always mild, though in most cases it's milder. And if it's real dark, that it's always real strong, and you certainly don't want that because there's some very dark wrappers that have cigars that actually are mild to medium. In fact, this is mild to medium and maybe a medium body, and it's got quite a dark wrapper. I mean, it's very dark. It's a Habano wrapper, but it's very dark. And there's nothing wrong with that. So anyway, that's just a few of the myths for you newbies and maybe something to talk about for us guys that's been smoking for a while. So anyway, it's good to see you again. Hit the button and, all the things for me there, the bell and the buttons and the subscriptions and all that. Help me out. I appreciate it. Good talking with you. God bless you. See you next time. This is Doc.